Good day, everybody. I'm Spencer Highsmith, Young Farmer Advisor for Coffee County. Today, this educational video is going to be going over the two different types of trellis systems we have here at the R.W. Griffin Coffee County Young Farmer Educational Plot. Back here we have Blackberries. You'll notice there's two different main ways you see Blackberries trellis, and one of the most newest innovative ways is what we call the rotating cross arm trellis, as depicted here, also known as the RCA trellis. The purpose of this trellis is to simply rotate those blackberry vines. So whenever it's wintertime, what we'll do is these things will actually rotate and flip all the way down. What that does is that serves as a winter protection for our vines, and it also, whenever the springtime comes up, what it'll do with this arm here being flat, it'll force all those buds that come up in the springtime to come up in one direction and towards that sun. So what happens is, as the spring rolls around and then summertime, we'll actually rotate it to be in this position here, as depicted. So what happens is, now that all your buds and blooms and berries are on one side, it makes harvesting that much easier. So that is one of the newer ways of trellising blackberries. Also, we have the other, more contemporary version, as I like to call it, just your regular standard trellis. Basically, students in the ag mechanics class made this for us. Basically, we got two wires, one on the bottom, 18-inch spread, one up a little bit higher. I think there's about 3-foot gap in between each rows of wires, and those are on a 26 or 24-inch spread. So what purpose is basically to get that plant and stem and leaf matter up off the ground so that you can apply herbicides, etc. Makes pruning a whole lot easier. So again, today's educational video is simply going to be how do we trellis up our blackberry plants. We've got some new growth starting to form on this, and this is critically important. Some of your varieties are going to be semi-erect, some of them's going to be fully erect, some of them's going to be your trellising varieties. The varieties we have here are our full erect, which is on the standard trellis system, and then our semi-erect. So the way we want to do this is we basically take this blackberry vine and we weave it in and out, and then we take our tapener tool. What this tool does is it basically has a ribbon on it. And what happens is you just wrap it around, you cut it, and it staples it. So basically it serves as a real good tie for our blackberry plants. You can use it on grapevines, you can use it on tomato plants, whatever it is that you're going to be tying up. The good thing about it is, with it being simply a staple, as that plant grows, it'll actually bust that off, so it's not cutting off that circulation. You won't have any of your dead stems or decrepit stems as a result. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to come right in here, form it around, tape it on, and bam. Simple as that. What that does, that serves as a good tying point. That'll keep that stem up off the ground. That way we can come in here with herbicides, keep these middles and rows clean, and we'll be good to go. And I'll demo one more time on this one. You want to be very careful with these branches because they are young and tender. So if you break them, you will need to come in here with some fungicides just to keep anything from happening. Once we got them tied up, we're good to roll. Now during the growth, and see, we got one here that's a little bit too short, so we'll give it a little bit longer time to grow before we try and start trellising it up. Same on that one. I can get this one right here. Yeah, here we go. So, thank y'all for allowing me the opportunity to show y'all and demo to you how to properly trellis up blackberries. If we can ever be of assistance, help you in trellising any of yours, be more than happy to. Be glad to bring this tool out there to your operations and allow you to learn how to use it as well. Again, thank y'all.